morning, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're looking up from. Um, we're happy to have you here today. Let's begin today's. We're checking different assets. We are checking Bitcoin. We're um checking Bitcoin. We're checking. I hope you guys can hear me properly. Let me move my mic to the front so you can see, so I can know that you can hear me. Is my camera clear? Perhaps I should close the window so we can have a very nice environment. Can you guys hear me clearly? Am I lagging? Let me check from here. We just have only an hour for this live stream, and this is past 12. We're gonna we spend only an hour for this live stream, but I promise from next week guys. That we are going to rejoice today, and we are going to be glad in it, I mean, by the grace of God. So let's check first if we are live and if it is clear. I think I will need to buy I will need to buy cam. I'll need to buy a cam. Webcam. Well, I guess this is clear enough. Let's see. Let me check. I'm checking through my phone. Oh, it's clear. Yeah, it's okay. So guys, thank you for joining me today. So let's go into details now. Let's check our daily level. Let's check our daily level. So okay, I won't confirm that the cam is okay, and everything's perfect, everything's working well. So now what I'm gonna do now is let's go into details. Guys, please, if you are joining us, please kindly like and share. How many view we have? 0 view for now. Of course, it happens. Also, let's try and connect to TikTok as well, so we can So those on TikTok as well can benefit from this 1 hour live trade. So they can benefit as well from this 1 hour live trade. Oh, I'm sorry. I mistakenly removed the plug of the computer. I want people on TikTok as well to benefit from this live. Yep, I want them to benefit from this live as well. I want them to benefit from this live trade. So yeah, so meaning that we are making it 2-in-1, you know what I mean? I believe in consistency. I believe that if we are consistent, at some point, we would have big community. You know, we have a bigger community. It's a matter of time. We are not in a rush. All we just need is our objective, our aim of coming live is to educate people and to know and to let people know that you can easily make money online and you can have a financial freedom. So I beg a pardon from people on YouTube. Just trying to let people on TikTok as well to benefit from this, you know, live stream. You know what I mean? For them to benefit from this live stream as well. So I don't want. So let's do it this way. So I don't want anything that will impact So guys, let's get into it now. Okay, let's get into it. Let me go live on TikTok. Sorry guys for this. So we have only 1 hour, so it's gonna be an hour in the next 1 hour. That's the only thing. That's only. I'm trying to make the background more beautiful. So guys, thank you. Let's go live on TikTok as well. Then we can analyze for only 1 hour. Then we call it a day. We want to check setup, 3D setup, and the rest. You know, man. So guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for joining. Okay, so now let's get to it. Let's get to it. Good morning, guys. We spoke about, okay, first of all, let me hide this let me hide this setup that we spoke about yesterday. We are still expecting that setup, to come. So, but while we're waiting for that, let's get our daily level today. So, good morning. Thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for joining this wonderful morning section. Although it's afternoon here, anyways, in the UK, and we are looking into Bitcoin this morning for a wonderful setup and trade opportunity for today being Saturday, the last Saturday of the month, which is 30th of May 2026. And I'm so happy to have you here, and so glad that we are alive. And the Lord said today is the day I have made. He said we should rejoice and make glad in it. And I hope we are all glad, we are all happy from our respective homes. So thank you for joining me today. So this is Bitcoin, and we are looking at today's setup. And so let's quickly dive into it, because I have only an hour to do this. Have an engagement today, but I just want to come out there to show my people, the community, the setup we are anticipating. So first thing I do every morning before I go into the proper setup is for me to get my area of interest, today's area of interest. So in which what that means, what are we expecting, what levels are we looking at, do we have a good setup today? So first thing we need to do, we go on our daily, because we are still in the current week. We've gotten our weekly level already. So what we are looking at our daily level, because we have another beautiful day today. So the first thing we have to do is to check into our daily candle. And how do we do that? So we can see we have this is a previous candle, and this is a new one that opened today. So here now we are having daily open. We haven't had this, not a setup yet. This setup has not completed unless we have another day. For instance, let me give an example what I'm talking about. Here, can you see we have a daily open, we have close here, we have open here. Then this third one, this third candle confirmed that this is a proper level, because how do we get level? We want to get level where there is open and close at the same price place, if I may put it, at the same price level, you know what I mean? So you can see that there's a price closed there and another price open here. This is a proper level, and you can see now we have it here as well, proper level. But because this day has not closed, we can't call it proper level. But because this one has closed and we have another level here, we have another candle, a daily candle here, so we have a proper level here. So, and let me show you another example of a proper level now. Can you see here as well? This is a proper level as well. We have a daily closed and another daily open here. Once we have this, what we are looking for is the third day. Once the third day is closed, then this becomes a proper level. Do you know this? So if I open my daily level now, you will see what I'm talking about, how I marked my level. Can you see? Can you see now? I marked this. This has been marked as a proper level. This also is marked as a proper level. This is marked as a proper level. Now, yesterday we marked this in anticipation that another day we open here. But now that we have only one day open here, then it's already been invalidated. We're going to remove that. Likewise here as well, we don't have a proper level here. So now we have a daily open here now. So the next thing we need to do is to open our magnet. We open our magnet. I don't think people on TikTok can see the magnet, but if you are familiar with, I'm still going to do a series. I'm planning, maybe in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to start a series where we are going to start analyzing from the beginning to advanced level. So in which I will teach you how to set up trading view, which is the platform we are using in analyzing analyzing Bitcoin and other assets. We analyze gold, silver, and FX, forex. We analyze that as well. So if you have any question, please put in the comment section. Thank you guys. Thank you, Meme, is it my thing or my thing? Thanks for joining. I really appreciate you for here. I really appreciate you for joining here. So now, as I said earlier, we are gonna start a proper level. We are gonna start a proper series where we are going to start from the beginning to intermediary to an advanced level. So if you want to be part of that, and it's going to be free, if you want to be part of that, just join me. Join me every morning. I'll be coming live 10 a.m. every morning but I'm gonna announce it. I'm gonna put in the I'm gonna post it on my timeline. I'm gonna post it and you guys will see, so you can join me. We're gonna be having everyday section because I'm doing some things now properly. I'm doing some things currently that does not give me the time to be coming every morning, but probably from next week, I believe I should be coming online at least minimum of 2 hours in the morning, then 2 hours in the evening. That is how we are going to be building the community. So if you are live here, please kindly follow me now. We are also live on YouTube as well, so we will be streaming from both platforms. So thank you very much. That's the information I want to pass out there, but I'm going to send the information officially online so people can get note of that, so they can have that information in advance. So for now, let's get our level so we don't talk too much, so we can see the setup for today. So what's the setup for today? So now we have a daily closed and we have another daily open here. So now we are going to take our magnet, then we are going to take our horizontal ray, then we'll mark this level. You can see that our magnet help us to magnetize to stick to this level. So you can see our magnet help us, so we click that and that's the level. Then once we do that, we label it daily open. That's our daily open. If you are just joining us, we are starting today's setup from the beginning. This is how I start. I first of all get my level right. So after we've gotten our daily open, because this is not a daily proper, okay, like this one, I need to remove this daily candle, daily marked, because it has been pierced. You can see this is the daily here. You can see, and it has been pierced around, so it has been invalidated already. So we are going to delete this. This is not valid anymore. We are going to delete that. So we've deleted that now. So we have another daily open. Of course, it hasn't been a proper daily level, but it's daily open. We label it daily open. So now the next thing we want to check now, we want to check the volume for today. The type of volume for today. We want to check volume for today. What volume? Volume that was traded yesterday. So let's remove the magnet now. Let's check the volume that was traded for yesterday. So yesterday volume, let's see where our naked point of control lies. So the naked point of control has already been tapped, but nevertheless we are going to mark it. We are going to mark it for reference purpose. So let's open our previous daily level. So now we still have our levels here. Then we are going to mark that. We are going to label that. Let's copy. We're going to replace that with we're going to replace this with another level, right? These guys, I don't even understand. I don't even really understand this TikTok of a thing. I don't know. What am I doing now that you are maybe I will not. Maybe I'm still going to get out from this stupid distance. I don't know. What have I done now that you want to restrict me again? I didn't do anything. Oh, get out, cool down, you idiots. I don't know the kind of system you guys are using, self. You're gonna go and kill yourself, idiots, a bunch of fools. What's the restriction about now? I'm talking. I didn't keep quiet. I'm still talking. You are restricting me. I think your algorithm, TikTok. I think your algorithm is so stupid because I don't even understand you guys. I didn't do anything. I'm still talking. I'm talking about. I didn't get that. So I didn't. And you are still restricting me for what? These guys sometimes they can get someone frustrated. So guys, sorry for that, Jerry. Okay, let's continue. So now let's get our level. Let's get our level today. So now we have our previous point of control is here. So we're going to label that. This is our previous point of control, meaning that previous day point of control. What do we mean by point of control? That's the highest level. That's the highest price. That's the price where we have the highest volume traded for yesterday. So and that kind of place, that price always acts many times act as a resistance or support. So it's a good level to mark. So that's why we are mark. That's what we are marking now. Then the next thing we want to check our previous value area low. We're going to mark that as well. And then our previous value area high. So guys, you can see the way we are building our confluence level gradually. So we are building our confluence level gradually. We are building our area of interest gradually. So we've gotten that now. We've marked that. So we delete the tool that we used in marking it because we don't need it anymore. So let's delete it now. Sorry for that. Let me expand a bit and delete. So delete, right? So once we have marked that, so let's go to an hour. Let's go to 1 hour candle or 1 hour time frame rather. Let's go to 1 hour time frame. So now we can see that we're having a cluster here. So there's not much here apart from what we spoke about yesterday, which is the level we are actually looking at. And where's the level now? Let's open it out. This is where we are anticipating a trade. But my concern is that wave B, this corrective wave is kind of like long. Is longer than expected. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So when we use our trend-based time frame, fib time, so you tag along from here, from the swing low to the swing high, and you double click. So if we open it, we can see that let's go to wave 2, right? You can see that it's 5 times longer than expected, which indicate that the probability that this could be wave B, or this could be another movement entirely different from what's happening here. However, our area of interest, which we indicated yesterday, it's here. It's around this price, around this region. We are anticipating that market will come down here. Market will come down here. That's where we are going to have the movement. So, but today we want to check what is really happening here. But before we do that, let me bring out. Let me open up. Let me show everything that we have been waiting for since yesterday. So the level in which we are anticipating for the price to, So we're anticipating that the price will come down to this region, to this box, and that's where we are anticipating of taking our to trade today. But because we are at weekend, it's always sorry about that. I'm checking something. Okay, so what we are expecting today, there are 2 trades that we can expect now. Let me first of all remove this daily level. Let me remove this previous volume level. Let's remove that. Let's remove the daily level. Let's put this daily. Let's put this into the folder. Let's put in this folder so you can take that out of the way. Let's put that into our folder, into our daily folder. So we've put that into the file. So let's minimize it. Then similarly, let's also minimize this previous day point of control. So now what we are going to be looking at, I want to see the kind of trade that we can take today. Is there any other trade? So here is one area we are looking at. Then perhaps there's probability that's, let me see, I think here A, B, C, maybe D, E, then we come down. So probability that we are forming triangle here as well, I'm looking at, is that we are forming a triangle here as well. We are forming a triangle here, you know. So let's see. If Bitcoin comes here, let me see something. Let's use our fib level to check something. Because as a trader, mind you, as a trader, you must not be fixated to a particular direction. You must always look for either bull or bear, either long or short. Do you understand? So now there's probability that Bitcoin might come here and take all the liquidity above this place and get rejected and come here. So now I'm going to put an alert in this area as well. So now we are looking at both sides. We are looking for Bitcoin to come here. So what I'm saying in essence is that we are looking at both sides. If Bitcoin, because so we don't know, nobody knows the area in which Bitcoin wants to go. So Bitcoin might first of all want to come here, sweep the liquidity here. So the moment we are getting below this region, we are closing a daily weekly an hour candle below this region. We are going to put in a short, meaning that we are going to sell, and we are anticipating taking profit at this region. And if Bitcoin peradventure comes here first, we are going to take a long here and take our profit. So then the profit target will be above this level. So you can see now, so these are the two levels we are looking at the moment. These are the two levels we are looking at the moment. So let me mark the second level we are looking at, because we have a confluence here. We have a value area high here, value area high here. We have 618 fib level here. So it's a bit of confluence as well. And for the further, we can see that we have another block here as well. We have another block here, so we have a displacement here as well. You can see, so Bitcoin, I want to come and take all the liquidity here to fill in this gap here, this 15-minute FEG. I want to come and fill it up then before coming down. So now I'm going to bring in I'm going to move our alert button down here as well. So we are looking at two areas of interest at the moment. In this short term, we are looking at two areas of interest. These two areas of interest, that's what we are looking at. So either it comes here, we put in a short market. So let me indicate it with the short tools and the long tools now. So bear with me, please. If Bitcoin comes here, but guys, we are not going to jump into market blindly. We have to first of all check reaction. We must check reaction. We want to see a slowdown. What do I mean by being a slowdown? We want to see consolidation. When market comes to this region, you can't just jump into it blindly like that. We want to first of all check if market is slowed down. We want to check the volume. We want to check out the volume. Is the volume increasing or is very low? So volume is very, very important in trading. So you want to see volume, you want to see decrease in volume. You can't just jump into trade anyhow, you know what I mean? So volume, we have to see volume. If we have volume, for instance, now you can see that we have a volume that dump. If peradventure market Bitcoin want to break out, you want to see a green volume. Let me show you volume when I'm talking about volume now. Let's come down a bit. You want to see a volume that is higher than the previous, sell volume. You want to see a green volume, buy volume higher. That's when you know that, oh, perhaps this place might not hold. But if the volume is very low, then you can anticipate that there's probability that Bitcoin might get rejected here. So volume is very, very important in trading as well. Volume is very important. So for us to have a very clean chart, let me just label this now and remove it. Let me label this. Let's use our rectangle tool to label this. So you can see now, this is another area of interest we are looking at, for scalping. You can say this is scalp, just quick trade, you know what I mean? So let's label it. Let's label it now. So we have value area high there, value area high, and we have 0.618 fib level, 618 fib level. So those are the two levels we have there. So we are labeling that now. So we've labeled this. So now we can then remove remove the tools, so we can have a clean chart. And you can even see that we are at this point of control. Market is reacting, but for now we can't do anything. We will only trade when there's a liquidity sweep here or a liquidity sweep here, because liquidity is the bedrock of any trade, you know what I mean? So since we've gotten our level, let's remove this so we can have a clean chart. So guys, that's how we always mark our area of interest. So this is how we mark our area of interest. We don't just jump into trade blindly. So we must have a confluence. So guys, please like, follow, please press the like button if you are enjoying this alpha, this educational live section. Even though we don't believe in giving signal, but of course you can see that while we are doing this live section, I don't know why TikTok is restricting me. I don't know what I've done to be getting restricted like this, because we have not done anything shady. We are not doing anything. This is purely education. Everything we are doing here is purely educational. So I don't know why they are getting restricted. They are restricting this live session. I don't really know, because I'm just getting a lot of restriction. You know what I mean? But anyways, we will do our best to educate the community. Maybe they don't want people to have financial freedom. That is the mission here, for us to have freedom, because I've always tell people that trading is one of the professions that can give you financial freedom in life, whereby you can have freedom, of time, spend more time with your family, and you have financial freedom and the other freedom you crave for. So you are not subjected, or you are not obligated to anybody. You can control your time, you can control everything, and that's the beauty about life. That's what trading can give you. So guys, please kindly follow me, like, share, and let's build the community of traders together, a profitable traders together. If you want to know how to trade, whereby you don't need to rely on anybody to give you signal, then kindly send me a message. You can go to my bio, you see my WhatsApp number there. Send me a WhatsApp message, and let's hook up, and then I can show you our trading program. In 6 weeks, I bet you'll be able to analyze chart yourself. I'm not saying that you'll be profitable in 6 weeks, don't get me wrong, but at least if you put everything we are going to teach you in that period of 6 weeks into play, if you put and you were able to practice and backtest everything, I believe you, in few months time, you yourself can analyze yourself, and you don't need to rely on anyone to give you a trading signal. You don't need to, because waiting for people to give you signal, I bet you me, believe me, you cannot, that person cannot be a successful trader. There's no way anyone can give you signal and be successful in it. You cannot, whether you like it or not. I don't care whatever the kind of signal, perfect it is, you can never be successful giving signal. so it's very important for you to learn how to trade yourself. It's extremely important for you to learn how to trade yourself. So it's not bothered to you, what do you really want. So guys, if you have any question, just put in the comment section. And for those that are spamming, I don't know why you are coming to my live stream and spamming. You too can as well you can open your own channel and start building your community. Why are you joining? Why are you spamming people's live stream? Is very important. It's very bad. You don't do that. So anyways, guys, this is two setup we are waiting for. And while we are doing that, I can quickly, let me see, I have about another 20 maybe let's say 30 minutes to end this live stream. So if you're interested, I can quickly show you, I can teach you one thing. I can teach you how to get a setup. What do you mean by setup? Okay, let me show you something. What do I mean by area of interest? For instance, can you see, let's go to an hour candle and time frame rather. Can you see all these markings? Can you see them? These are areas of interest. And what do we mean by area of interest? These are the areas in which buyers or sellers are interested in executing trade. And these are areas where volumes lies. And these are areas where the institutional traders want to execute their trade. And as a retail trader, you must always follow the wheels, which are the institutional traders, because they have the big volumes, they have the money, they have the capital to trade. So in other words, you want to align your trade with their trade. So once you are counter trading them, then you'll be swallowed. It's like, for instance, in the sea, if a whale is going and a tilapia or a small fish wants to go against the whale, it will definitely die. You know what I mean? So that's why you see a lot of all these fish that are attached to whales in order for them to follow the whale. So that is how trade also works. So you must trade from institutional perspective. You must be able to check how does institution, how are they trading, how are they thinking, what's their next move of action. That's how you can be profitable. And that is why we got all these levels. So you can see, and they are all labeled, and these are confluence level. What do I mean by confluence level? These are areas where activity occurred previously, and these are areas, for instance, because all these levels now, they are below the price, the current price. So all these levels will act as support. So we can, in the literal form, in the layman language, we can say these are support region. While all this one you see up here, they are resistance. They will act as resistance. So, but for now, we don't need all this because price is ranging at this point. So we just have to expand. So we just focus on what's at hand. We focus on what's at hand here, which is between here and here. And you can see we still have we have levels here, we have levels here. So we don't want to get concerned with all these levels. So that's why I'm going to minimize this level for now. You can see I've minimized them. We just focus on the level around this region. You know what I mean? So let's minimize other stuff that's not needed for now. Let's put all these ones in the box. Let me put this one in the box now at the moment. So let's check. I think we should have another level here. We should have a negative point of control here, which, because this level, you can see this consolidation here. That means there's a volume occur here. This is a battle. This region is a battle between the seller and the buyers. At that point, there must be a naked point of control. POC, which where the highest volume is traded. And in this instance, this level can also act as a resistance. So, and how do we get that point? Let me show you how we get a point. We are first of all going to open our fixed volume range profile. Is called fixed range volume profile. If you are using TradingView fixed volume range profile, you click on it, then you come here, because this is a range now. From here to here is a range. So you click from here, you drag it here to this region, then you click again. So can you see this red, this middle one, this red level? That is the highest. This is the point where we have the highest trading level. So we are going to label it. I don't know if I've labeled it previously. Let me see if I've labeled it before. I've not labeled it. Let me see my naked point of control. So I've not labeled it. So now I'm going to use this. I'm going to clone this and drag it here. That's the level now. That's a level now that could act as a resistance. You know what I mean? So now we delete the fixed volume range profile. We don't need it anymore. So now, since we've gotten this is not enough. This level is not enough to act as resistance. So we are looking for confluence, other things that might come within the range here to make it solid. Let me use it in the literal form now. For instance, you want to make a foundation. You know, if you put like 2 cement with it's 2 bags of cement. I don't know, for those that from Africa, put 2 bags of cement with water and sand. When it sticks, it will be solid. But what if you put 10 bags of cement and enough sharp sand and the rest like that? It makes it more solid, and it will be very difficult to be broken. So that is what we are trying to say here. So what else can we have here? So another tools that we can use in checking if there is more confluence here is what we can use our fib level, our Fibonacci. Can come to Fibonacci retracement tool. So you can use that. We tag along from the swing high to the swing low. We want to see if there's a confluence there. Can you see now, guys? Can you see that we have 618 level here, which is called what's it called, golden pocket? We have a golden pocket here. So see, you can see the way we are building that level. So we have 2 now. We have this naked point of control. Then we have this fib level, which is the golden pocket. Even here, okay, I want to see something again, please, guys. Just a minute. You can even see now at this one also we have another level here. So we have 2 resistance level now. Let me see one thing again. Let's go to 4 hours. Let's go to 4 hours. Okay, now now we are in 4 hours. Now we use that same tools to check, because this is a range now. From here to here is a range. So we want to check this range. Where is the highest volume traded in this range? Would there be any confluence with what we have here? So we don't have anything here. We are thinking it's going to be around here or around here. And I think we should have gotten that area already. So we are going to work on that as well. So let me delete this for now. Mind you, we are waiting for our trade, right? The trade has not set. Because the trade have not set, price has not come to our area of interest. So that's why we are trying to educate ourselves here while we are waiting. So we have put an alert here already. So we don't need to be concerned about what's happening here. Let's just focus on this educational discussion for now. So now let's go back to an hour time frame. So for us to have an expansion. So now that we have 0.618 level here and we have 0.7 here, so these 2 levels are strong. Let me see something again. This is another range. I want to check this range again. So now you can see we have this another level here now. Can you see this red candle? This means that from here to here, this point, this red point, which is point of control, is the highest, where the highest volume from this region and these regions was traded as well. So this also we can label this point of control. So now we have 2 points of control, range point of control. We call it range point of control. So I can label it now, range, you can use range as R, then point of control. Can you see the way we are building our confluence region now? You can see the way we are building it gradually. So now we have 3 confluences here. We have 3 interesting activity here that makes this place a confluence region, solid confluence region. For you to have a very soft confluence region, you want to see like at least 3, 4 something. I'll show you a perfect example now. But before we go to that, let's label this first. So now, guys, since we've gotten this and we have this now, so all I need to do is to bring my rectangular box, then take it from this 7/8 right to here. One might be wondering why are you doing that? The reason why I'm doing that is that we want to have very clear charts. We don't want our chart to be so clustered, because if you are leaving all those things here, I'll show you a perfect example of what I'm talking about. If you leave all this of the 2s here now, if you leave it here, then it the chart will be so rowdy to the extent that people will not even understand it. Even me myself, I might get confused at some point. So, but if we are using box now to label, to mark this range, to mark all this range, then we are going to remove all this. We just minimize them. If I show you when I move my this thing now, my camera, can you see everything has been in? If I open this now, you can see. Let me show you my daily now. If I show you daily now, daily levels, can you see? Can you see all the daily levels? Yeah, can you see? But imagine I open all this on the chart. The chart will be so messed up. The chart will be so messed up. So that's why we are putting them in a folder. And once we put them in a folder, we label them as daily now. When I open it now, you can see they will come up. Can you see now? So that's why we are minimizing them. So now I haven't done that now. So the next thing, let's move our camera back now. So the next thing I want to do now is we want to label here. So what do we have here? We have, can you see the way I'm labeling now? We have range point of control. Guys, please follow. If you want to get this alpha range point of control, the next thing we have here, we have a naked point of control in that region as well. The next one we have there, we have our 0.78 fib level, 0.786 fib level. So we have 3 activity here that constitute this confluence region. Now we have that. That's in the box. So since we have that now, we'll just minimize. But before we minimize, let's do this one as well. So we take another box, another rectangular box again. We mark this level. These are all the things we are going to be teaching you in our program. You know what I mean? If you're interested. So you yourself will be able to do this thing, and there's so many other things you need to do. So we are going to be teaching you in the next 6 weeks. In 6 weeks, I believe me, you'll be able to analyze the market yourself. You don't need to rely on anybody to teach you or to give you. So now we have our daily naked point of control here. Then we have our 618 fib level, which is the golden pocket. So we have only 2 levels for now. Mind you, it doesn't mean in the future, if price gets here, we might have more what's it called, more activity that constitute this confluence. But for now we have 2, so we'll label that 2 as well. So while we have labeled all those things now, so the next thing we're going to minimize those, then delete. We don't need this anymore. This fib level, we don't need the fib level anymore. We just have to delete it. This fib level, delete it now. So now you can see what we have. Then also we delete this. Then in our naked point of control folder, the latest naked point of control folder, we will drag it in. Can you see? Let me show you how I'm going to drag it in now. Let me show you how I'm going to drag in. You can see this line here, this naked point of control, this line, this is it here. So now I'm clicking on it. I'm going to drag it inside this folder. I'm going to drag it inside. Can you see? I've labeled, I've highlighted it, and I'm dragging it now inside this folder. I'm going to teach you all this. So now you can see we are taking inside the folder. We are taking inside the folder. So now we are in the folder now. We release it inside the folder. Now it's inside the folder. Then once we minimize it, hide it. So we've hide it now. Then put this back. So you can see that we are now having a clean chart gradually. Can you see now? We are not having a rowdy chart anymore. We are having a clean chart now. So we have different levels here now. We have these confluence levels here. So all these confluences as well, which are area of interest, let's now put them in their own box as well. Let's put them in their own box as well. Can you see? Let's put them in their own box as well. Can you see now? Let's put them in their own box as well. These are all our area of interest. All this area you are seeing, this is where we are taking our trade. This is where we are executing trade. So that's why you must get all this area of interest. So now we have 3 boxes, almost 5 boxes here now. So let's begin to move them one by one. Let's take the first one. Let's drag it. Dragging it. So here now we put it in the box. So let's go up. So let's take the second one. So let's take the second one as well. We drag it down. So you can see the way I'm dragging it, guys. It's not a rocket science. I believe in me. It's something that you can do as well. It's not a rocket science. I must tell you. Nobody is born with it. It's just have to. It's a matter of learning and dedication. So let's drag it inside. Can you see? We are dragging it everything inside now. The last one, let's drag it inside as well. Now we have dragged it. So for us to have very clean chart. Now that we've dragged everything now, if I minimize it, if I close it now, can you see something? Can you see something? Everything disappears. Can you see? Everything disappears. Can you see? Everything disappears. When I show it now, everything comes. So that's how. So we have a clean chart now. Can you see that we have a clean chart now? Let me show you a rowdy chart. Let me show you a rowdy chart. Let me show you reason why we minimize. We are using that folder. Let me bring this chart up now like this, and let me show you what is called a rowdy chart. Just wait. Let's delete all this. So we don't need them for now. We've marked all the levels. We mark out these levels. These are the tools you are using. So now let me now show you what we call a rowdy chart. Firstly, let me open the daily level. Can you see daily? Let me open naked point of control. Can you see? Let me open previous day point of control. Can you see? Weekly naked point of control. Monthly, weekly level, monthly levels. Can you see how rowdy it is? Can you see how rowdy it is? So how do you expect us to trade like this? There's no way we can trade like this. That is why everything. So let me quickly show you something before I move it down, please, guys. You can see here now. Let me show you something that I'm talking about. Can you see here? Can you see this range? Can you see all the activity we have here? We have different things that happen here. So this is now a range. When I open my area of interest now, you see the label. Can you see? Here now, we label this region, we label this region, we label this region, we label this region. We label all like this. Everything has been labeled. And all this thing comes with experience. Rather than having them like this, we've labeled them. So now, when I remove them now, okay, let me open our area of interest now. Can you see all our area of interest? These are the boxes. So let's remove it. So let's remove all the levels now. And only thing we're going to have is just the box, which we have used in labeling them. Now I'll just open the box alone. Can you see? It's a bit more beautiful. So now, only thing we have are boxes here, right? Can you see? It's only boxes, label boxes we have now. Label boxes we have now. So now, and at that point, all we just want to focus on, we want to focus on at the area where price is currently, trading. That's where we want to focus on. So sometimes what we just do is that, okay, let's go to 15 minutes now, to lower time frame, 15 minutes. I don't know what happened to my internet today. My internet is buffing. I don't know. I hope these kids have not tampered with this internet. Please, just a minute, guys. Let me check my internet. Sorry for that, guys. I don't know why the internet is. But I think. Let me refresh, guys. Just hold on, please. Let me reload this page. My phone internet will be working, I believe that, but this computer internet, I don't know. Sorry about that, guys. Could be the matter. Just a minute, guys. Again, let me restart the internet.